chosen one. What I'm about to reveal to you will shake you to your core, but in the most empowering way possible. Let them stir something sacred inside you, because what is rising in your life right now is not coincidence, but divine intention. You have been brought here for a reason, and that reason is beginning to unfold with a clarity that will shake you awake in the most empowering way. There is a moment in every soul's journey when the veil lifts and the truth becomes undeniable. You are standing in that moment now. God has been whispering to you through signs, through dreams, through the subtle movements of your heart, calling you to step forward. In Isaiah 43:19, it is written, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it?" That promise is alive in you. You are not waiting for change anymore, because change is already taking shape inside your spirit. You have asked for clarity, and the heavens have answered. You have prayed for a breakthrough, and the path is opening beneath your feet. This shift is not a small step. It is a transformation of your entire inner world. It is the moment your soul stops longing and starts rising. You may feel the energy of this change moving through you like a river breaking past old stones. You may feel a pull towards something higher, even if you cannot yet describe it. This is your spiritual alignment beginning to activate. God is not calling you to dream small dreams. God is calling you into the fullness of the blueprint written within you from the beginning. This moment is the fulfillment of a promise rooted in Jeremiah 29:11, which declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." These words are not distant scripture, they are your present reality. The universe has been rearranging circumstances around you, opening doors you did not expect, and shifting the energy of your environment so your spirit can rise without resistance. You may have felt an inner pressure lately, as if something invisible is stretching you from within. That pressure is not a burden, it is expansion, it is preparation for elevation. You are stepping out of who you used to be and stepping into who you were always meant to become. And just as the dawn follows the darkest night, your clarity is arriving after seasons of uncertainty that once tested your resolve. Everything you lived through is becoming fuel for your ascension. Even the moments that broke you are becoming tools in your hand. Romans 8:28 reminds us that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, and this truth is weaving itself through your story with precision. You are not moving randomly. You are being guided. The restlessness you have felt is a sign that your old life can no longer contain the magnitude of the person you are becoming. The ache in your soul is the signal that you are outgrowing your old spiritual skin. What is rising within you is not confusion, but awakening. What is shifting around you is not chaos, but divine order taking form. And now, heaven is calling you to take your place in the purpose that has been waiting for you. This is your time, this is your rise. Before we go deeper into this urgent message, I need you to do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe. We're on the path to 40,000 subscribers, and you don't want to miss the life-changing messages coming your way. Leave a comment with the number 99. This number carries immense power, and by leaving it, you will amplify this message and send a signal to the universe that you're ready for the truth, and to those who are supporting us and giving to this ministry. Whether through the comment section or the super thanks feature, understand this: you are not just a giver, you are a collaborator. We are partners in this divine assignment. Your seed isn't random, it's alignment. It's your way of saying, God, I'm ready to move when you speak. You've been walking through seasons that felt like wilderness, yet even in that wilderness, something inside you was being shaped with care. There were moments you wondered whether God still saw you or whether heaven had grown silent. But the truth is found in Psalm 121, verse 4, which says, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. God never stopped watching you, even when you felt unseen. Every challenge you endured has been part of a deeper training, preparing you for the doorway you are now approaching. You are stepping into a shift that will feel like the unlocking of your entire life. This shift is clearing away confusion and pulling you into spiritual clarity. What once felt heavy will feel light. What once felt distant will feel close. The energy around you is rearranging itself to match the new identity awakening within you. People may react differently now. Some may drift away. Others may be drawn to you without knowing why. These changes are not random, but necessary because you cannot carry everyone into your next season. Some were only meant for the chapter that is finishing. God is pruning your path so that what blooms in your future is strong and rooted. Jesus said in John 15:2, Every branch that bears fruit, he prunes so that it may bear more fruit. That pruning is happening in your relationships, your habits, and your inner world. You are being prepared for elevation, and elevation requires release. There are emotions surfacing that you thought you had already healed. There are old memories rising unexpectedly. Do not fear this. These emotions are surfacing so they can finally leave you. You cannot ascend while holding the weight of past pain. You cannot step into new blessings while clinging to old wounds. What you feel right now is cleansing. It is emotional purification. It may feel like turbulence, but it is divine strategy. You are being prepared for a level of spiritual clarity that will change the way you see everything. You are approaching a portal of transformation, and everything inside you senses it. Your intuition is becoming sharper. Your dreams are becoming vivid. Your spirit is stirring with expectancy because you know something greater is near. You may feel a tension between the life you have known and the life calling you forward. This is the threshold. This is the crossing point. Moses felt this tension when God said in Exodus 33:14, My presence will go with you and I will give you rest. That same presence is going with you now, guiding you into the new spiritual dimension opening before you. What once confused you will soon make sense. The questions that lingered will be replaced with answers that feel like revelation. You are being drawn into alignment with a purpose that has been waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. That moment is now. The uncertainty you feel is not failure, but transition. It is the stretching of your faith so that it can hold the blessings forming just ahead. You are stepping out of an old identity that no longer fits and into a new expression of who you truly are. This is why the energy around you feels strange. You are not who you were, and you are not yet who you are becoming. You are in the sacred space between, and in that space, God is reshaping your spirit with care, guiding you toward a destiny that is closer than you think. Everything is aligning. Everything is shifting. Everything is preparing you for the rise that is already unfolding in your life. As this transition deepens, you may feel waves of emotion rising without warning, but these waves are not signs of collapse. They are signals that your spirit is releasing what no longer serves you, so you can walk freely into the new dimension that is calling your name. Relationships that once felt stable may suddenly shift. People who once stood close may no longer feel aligned with your journey. Do not cling to what is dissolving, because what is leaving your life is making space for what is meant to arrive. This is a spiritual reordering guided by a wisdom far greater than your own. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, "To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven." You are simply stepping into a new season where only what resonates with your higher purpose can remain. The confusion you feel is part of the doorway you are crossing. You are shedding old patterns and stepping into clarity of purpose. It may feel like walking through fog, but the light is rising inside you, and soon the fog will lift, revealing the path that was forming beneath your feet all along. The spiritual portal before you is not symbolic, but profoundly real. It marks the shift from living reactively to living intentionally, from surviving to rising, and from searching to embodying your divine identity. You may feel fear whispering to you, but fear is only the echo of an old version of yourself that knows it is losing its grip. That fear is not your guide. It is only the shadow you are outgrowing. The moment you choose faith over fear, everything changes. In Joshua 1:9, it is written, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." These words are meant for the step you are taking right now. They are your permission to move boldly, even if the road ahead feels unfamiliar. You are approaching the spiritual edge of who you've been and stepping into who you were always destined to be. This is not a small shift. It is a divine elevation that will touch every part of your life. Old habits will break. Old limitations will fall. Old doubts will crumble under the weight of your growing faith. You may notice an increase in synchronicities, numbers repeating at unexpected moments, or a sudden flow of intuitive insight that feels stronger than usual. These are divine confirmations showing you that heaven is guiding each step. You are not wandering, you are being led. And what you are being led into is a higher dimension of peace, a deeper sense of purpose, and a clearer connection to God's presence. This new spiritual dimension will feel like coming home. It will feel like stepping into light after years of walking through shadow. It will feel like you are finally breathing the air your soul was created to breathe. And though the old world may try to pull you back with familiar patterns or familiar voices, your spirit knows that return is impossible. Once the inner awakening begins, you cannot unsee truth. You cannot unknow purpose. You cannot return to the version of yourself that lived small. The universe is aligning around you with precision and grace. What once resisted you will begin to flow. What once felt impossible will begin to open in surprising ways. Doors you never imagined will unlock. Opportunities will emerge in perfect timing. You will begin to feel an inner strength that you did not realize you possessed. This strength is not temporary. It is the strength of identity, the strength that comes from knowing who walks with you. As you cross this threshold, you will feel your spirit settle into its new vibration. You will feel grounded even while rising. You will feel calm even as everything changes. You are stepping deeper into the truth that has been calling you since the beginning. You are stepping into a divine transformation that cannot be undone. The new chapter is not coming. It has already begun. As you move deeper into this awakening, you will notice the old version of yourself losing its hold. Thoughts that once controlled you will begin to fade. Patterns that once kept you trapped will feel weaker each day. What is happening within you is nothing less than spiritual rebirth. This rebirth requires the release of everything that has weighed you down. Every fear, every insecurity, every limiting belief is being stripped away so that your true identity can rise. This is why the process feels intense. Transformation invites you to let go of the familiar even when the familiar brought you pain. In Philippians 3:13, Paul reminds us to forget what is behind and strain toward what is ahead. You are being pulled forward by a divine force that knows exactly where you are meant to be, even when your emotions feel messy or unpredictable. Remember that breakthroughs often begin with breaking. The shaking is not punishment. It is preparation. It is God rearranging your inner world so the blessings ahead can find a home in your spirit. You may feel moments when you want to cling to what is leaving because loss can feel frightening, even when the loss is necessary. But know this, you are not losing anything that was meant to stay. You are stepping into alignment with what God planned for you long before you understood it. The universe is clearing your path with intention. This is the season where you rise without apology. It is the season where confidence replaces doubt and purpose replaces confusion. You will begin to sense a holy boldness in your decisions, a steady peace guiding your choices, even when you cannot see the full picture. That peace is the sign that you are walking in the will of God. Jesus said in John 14:27, "My peace I give you, I do not give as the world gives." That peace is becoming your anchor now. Every time fear tries to return, peace will answer. Every time doubt whispers, peace will silence it. You are being lifted higher, and with that elevation comes the clarity to recognize what no longer belongs in your life. Some people will not understand the path you're taking because your growth exposes their stagnation. Some may question your change or resist it because they cannot follow where you're going. This is not your burden. You are not responsible for shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. You are responsible for honoring the call that God has placed on your life. The higher you rise, the more you will see that not everyone is meant to walk beside you. And that is good. It means you are stepping into the rare path reserved for those who choose purpose over comfort. In this journey, you will feel the presence of God in new ways. You will sense guidance in moments that once felt silent. You will notice blessings forming in places that once felt barren. The spiritual energy around you is changing because your spirit is waking up. You are learning to recognize God's voice in the quiet. You are learning to see divine fingerprints on the details of your life. You are seeing that none of this has been random. Every tear was a seed. Every trial was training, every delay was protection, and now everything is aligning with precision. You're stepping into a faith that moves mountains. You're stepping into a purpose that carries weight. You're stepping into a future that has been waiting for the version of you that is emerging right now. This is your rise. This is your calling. This is your moment to claim the life that was always meant to be yours. As you continue rising into this new spiritual dimension, you will begin to sense a deeper clarity forming within your heart. Questions that once kept you awake at night will begin to soften as answers emerge from a place of divine wisdom. You are learning to trust your intuition because your intuition is being sharpened by God's presence working inside you. What once felt like coincidence now feels like guidance. What once felt random now feels purposeful. This is the sign that you are stepping into full alignment with your divine calling. Your inner world is shifting, and because of that shift, everything around you is beginning to transform. You may notice that your desires are changing. Old dreams no longer feel big enough. Old ambitions no longer feel true to your spirit. This is because you are discovering who you truly are without the weight of other people's expectations. 2 Corinthians 5:17 tells us, "If anyone is in Christ, he's a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come." You are stepping into this truth right now. The old self is losing its authority, and the new self is emerging with strength and clarity. As this transformation unfolds, you may feel moments of resistance from your environment. Some people may question your transformation because they only know the version of you that existed before your awakening. Do not let their misunderstanding pull you back. You are not living for their approval. You are living for your divine purpose. The path you are walking is sacred, and not everyone is meant to understand it. You will feel God's protection around you more clearly than ever. Plans that were formed against you will fail. Words spoken to hurt you will lose their power. Opposition that once intimidated you will become powerless in the face of your spiritual growth. In Proverbs 19:21, it says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." No matter what rises against you, your purpose will stand. This is your assurance as you continue to elevate. You will begin to notice that blessings come easier now, not because life is suddenly perfect, but because you are aligned with the flow of divine timing. What once required struggle now arrives with grace. What once felt like uphill battles now feels like steady progress. This is the beauty of spiritual alignment. You are no longer forcing doors open. You are walking through the doors that God has unlocked for you. And as you walk through these doors, you will feel a sense of peace that confirms you are exactly where you need to be. You will also sense a growing strength in your spirit. This strength is not the kind that comes from trying harder. It is the strength that comes from surrendering fear and embracing faith. It is the strength that comes from knowing you are guided and protected by a love far greater than anything on earth. Psalm 46 verse 1 declares, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble." That refuge surrounds you now. That strength rises within you now. What once overwhelmed you will no longer intimidate you because you are rising with divine support. In this season, you will also notice that your spiritual sensitivity increases. Your prayers will feel more powerful. Your moments of reflection will feel deeper. Your connection with God will feel more intimate and personal. You will sense divine nudges guiding your steps, and you will trust those nudges because your faith is maturing. You are becoming someone who walks with confidence, not because you know every detail ahead, but because you trust the one who guides you. This confidence is reshaping your future. It is opening paths that were once hidden. It is preparing you to receive blessings that match the new level of your spirit. You are evolving into a brighter version of yourself. You are stepping into a life filled with purpose, peace, and divine momentum. Nothing can stop what God has begun in you. Nothing can hinder the rise that is already unfolding. You are entering the life your soul has been waiting for. Now you are entering the stage of your journey where everything begins to unfold with clarity and purpose. The divine momentum around you is building, and you can feel it in the quiet spaces of your heart. What once felt distant is now within reach. What once felt impossible is now rising as your new reality. You are stepping into the fullness of who God created you to be, and this awakening will illuminate every part of your life. There is no going backward. There is no shrinking to old versions of yourself. You're moving toward a future shaped by faith and guided by a love that never fails. In Psalm 37:23, it is written, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." Your steps are being ordered right now with intention and care. Even the path you cannot see is already prepared for your arrival. As you continue forward, you will notice that your inner world feels more aligned than ever before. You will feel a rising sense of purpose, pulsing like light in your chest. This is not imagination. This is confirmation. God is sealing your destiny with clarity and strength so that you can walk boldly without hesitation. You will find yourself making decisions with confidence. Decisions that once troubled you now feel simple because your spirit is aligned with truth. You are beginning to trust the quiet guidance of God, the subtle whispers that lead you toward the life you were always meant to live. This is the maturity of your faith unfolding. It is the sign that you have stepped into a new spiritual realm. As this clarity strengthens, you will begin to witness breakthrough after breakthrough. Opportunities will come that match your growth. People who resonate with your new vibration will enter your life. You will sense a new flow of grace resting on everything you touch. This is not luck. This is divine orchestration. You're aligning with the heavenly blueprint written over your life since the beginning. Isaiah 40:31 tells us, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles." You are stepping into this soaring season where you rise above what once held you down. Your strength is being renewed. Your hope is being restored. Your vision is being lifted higher. The universe is responding to the energy of your transformation. Doors are opening with ease. Peace is settling in your spirit. The heaviness you once carried is dissolving because it cannot survive in the light that now surrounds you. God is reminding you that you were never meant to carry the weight of the world. You were meant to stand anchored in faith, trusting that everything is being handled with divine wisdom. As your spiritual awareness grows, you will notice that fear no longer has authority over your decisions. Doubt no longer clouds your thoughts. You are being filled with a confidence that comes from knowing you are guided by a higher power. Romans 15:13 declares, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him." This joy and peace are becoming the foundation of your new life. You are stepping into a future where you operate with purpose, clarity, and grace. A future where your spirit leads instead of your fear. A future where your faith speaks louder than your circumstances. With every step you take forward, you will feel the presence of God strengthening you. You will sense protection around you that cannot be shaken. You will feel a deep assurance that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You will finally understand that none of your hardships were wasted. Every tear was woven into your growth. Every challenge sharpened your wisdom. Every delay aligned your timing with heaven's perfect rhythm. You are standing now in the doorway of your divine destiny. The life you have been preparing for is no longer ahead of you. It is here. It is rising. It is unfolding with power and beauty, and you are ready for it. You are ready to live boldly. You are ready to shine fully. You are ready to step into the future ordained for you. This is your calling. This is your victory. This is your new beginning. And nothing can stop what God has started in you. If this prayer stirred something in your spirit, if the message today spoke into the quiet corners of your life, don't keep it to yourself. Write, "I am seen by heaven, and I will walk in purpose" in the comments below to seal this word over your life. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a message just for you. Until next time, chosen one, walk boldly, walk covered, and walk in truth.